Hi everyone! Today we're taking a close look at the only cat to receive the coveted Dickin Medal, which acknowledges outstanding acts of bravery or devotion to duty displayed by animals serving in the British Armed Forces. The People's Dispensary for Sick Animals, the PDSA, established the award in the name of animal advocate Maria Dickin for any animal displaying conspicuous gallantry and devotion to duty while serving in the British Armed Forces or civil emergency services. Recipients of the Dickin Award seen here have included many dogs, such as Crumbstone Irma, who located and recovered 191 people after the London Blitz. Dogs, pigeons such as Princess, an amazing pigeon who traveled over 500 miles, mostly over the sea, to carry an Allied message to Crete before returning to her loft at RAF Alexandria. Horses have also been awarded the medal for their acts of bravery and saving the lives of soldiers. The only cat, however, to receive the award is Seacoat Simon, and his story is quite amazing. Seacoat Simon was a tiny tuxedo kitten found by 17-year-old sailor George Hickenbottom, who found the kitten while collecting supplies ashore for his boat, the HMS Amethyst. George smuggled the kitten under his tunic and back aboard the boat, and afterward the kitten met the captain, who took a liking to the small cat. Simon provided companionship and boosted morale for the soldiers, as well as taking his job as chief mouser and ratter very seriously. He often slept in the captain's upturned cap. His most impressive action, however, the reason he received the award, was that his ship came under fire during the Chinese Civil War and became disabled on the Yangze River. 25 men lost their lives in the attack. Simon was also injured in the blast, but quickly returned to duty as the men battled an influx of rats, as well as a ship that was severely damaged. The Amethyst sat in the Yangtze for 10 long weeks. As the boat waited for its chance to escape, the days turning into weeks, Simon kept the influx of rats at bay, much to the gratitude of the men aboard who depended on the dwindling rations. One night, Simon killed an especially large and voracious rat, which was the event that earned the highest praise in the eventual award. 10 weeks after the initial attack, early one morning, the disabled ship crept out under darkness and made a daring escape, despite heavy losses of crew. The ship returned to Plymouth, where Simon had to be quarantined. At this point, Simon was receiving up to 200 pieces of fan mail per day, including toys and treats. While quarantined, he continued to endear himself to his carers. But then, at just 2 years of age, he contracted an infection and succumbed despite all efforts to save him. His war wounds impacted his ability to stave off the infection. His caregiver sat with him all night until he eventually passed away. Upon his death, the valiant Simon was awarded the Dickin Award, that highest award for animals in the British Armed Services, with the quote, "Throughout the Yangtze incident, his behavior was of the highest order." You can read more about his remarkable life and see his beautiful gravestone at Marie Carter's website linked below. And you can hear more about heroic cats and ship cats in our videos on our website and YouTube channel. There are some amazing stories, but I don't think any quite as amazing as Simon's story. My sister-in-law has a sign at her house: "Be the person your dog thinks you are." I love that sign and I think of it often. In that vein, be the person that Simon would be proud of. Stay kind, and we'll see you next time on the Maine Cat Lab.